Researchers compiled economic data from 181 countries, representing 99% of global GDP, establishing baseline projections for agricultural planning across the next decade. Global GDP growth stabilized near 2.7% annually as central banks eased monetary policy, allowing modest expansion despite persistent inflation in service sectors. Supply chain disruptions in the Panama Canal and Red Sea forced maritime trade onto longer routes, increasing shipping costs and delaying commodity delivery globally. Crude oil prices projected to decline modestly through 2028 before rising gradually, while OPEC production cuts offset increased demand from non-member producers. United States GDP growth projected at 1.8% annually through 2034, down from 2.3% in the previous decade, as labor market tightening emerged. European Union growth nearly doubled from 0.9 to 1.7% annually, though the continent faced persistent slow expansion compared to emerging economies. Middle and low-income economies outpaced wealthy nations, growing at 3.8 to 5.1% annually, as structural growth drivers remained intact. China's growth moderated to 4.3% from 5.7% as tariff impacts shifted trade patterns, while India's rice export restrictions created regional agricultural opportunity. Sub-Saharan Africa projected to average 4.0% annual growth, accelerated by West African trade hubs, benefiting from Red Sea routing disruptions. Global inflation projected to average 4.0% annually over the decade, higher than pre-pandemic levels, but declining from recent peaks. The US dollar strengthened in 2024 relative to most currencies, as Federal Reserve rates remained higher than international counterparts. Population growth declined globally as fertility rates fell, with Japan shrinking since 2009, and the EU projected negative growth by 2025. Ukraine faced massive population loss from war displacement, projecting recovery through 2028 before resuming long-term decline absent sustained reconstruction. Resource flows across the U.S. economy, energy, water, and employment, required comprehensive mapping to link environmental impact to specific production sectors. Data harmonization bridged incompatible sources, energy at state level, water every 5 years, employment by varying industry codes, creating consistent annual measurements.